Hey everybody, welcome back. Looks like we're live. I am just currently hooking up my PS4, and then we'll be streaming NieR Automata. I'm very excited to get back to it because, well, as I said in my stream announcement, the game is at a very intriguing, yet very confusing part. I really don't know what's going on. So, maybe things will get clearer on this stream? Yeah, it's NieR time, Arrow. It's not just near to NieR time, it is NieR time. Hey, I figured out how to plug my PS4 in without pulling it all the way out of the TV stand. Boy, my PS4 controller has gotten doity. Doity controller. Don't worry about that later, though, I guess. Alright, let's turn it on. I guess I have been playing the PS4 a lot more lately. Let me just make sure this is 1080p. Let's see. Scale, transform, reset. Alright, I guess that's 1080. Oh look, Arrow, there you are. You earned 2 trophies in Bloodborne, huh? I'm gonna have to close this. Arrow says, yes I did. You beat the final boss? And the final boss? Oh, well good job. Which was 10 times easier? Oh. I do kind of like when games have like the extra final thing be easier, like as almost sort of a reward. Like you did all the work to beat the really hard part, and then here's like a slightly easier part as a reward, you know? With my games, like when I do bonus stages, I always have like the last one or the last couple ones be like extra easy as sort of a reward for all your hard work. The final levels, the final extra levels of the Super Mario Galaxy games were like that. Spent a good hour and some against the first of the two. The second was less than 30 minutes, so... Oh, that's right, we're in the weird tower place. And A2 and Ninus are gonna come to blows with each other, I think. Oh, that's right, we beat a big, round spider thing. And then we ended the stream. This is definitely a pretty game, isn't it? I'm gonna get a close-up view of A2 for once. Of certain parts of A2. Not all of A2. Interesting. Nice lighting. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going exactly. Up, I presume? Oh. I didn't know that that was a thing I could do. Down this way? Okay, this is the way. It was actually down, not up. Assume because music started, that means I'm going the right way.
Damn it!
Oh, we're hacking.
Enemy hacking detected. Proposal: retreat immediately.
I like the little virtual versions of the weapons. And a virtual version of the pod.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2.
Wait, are these the twins who went bad? They do kind of look like Devil and Pabala.
Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test lab for Project Yoha.
Shut up!
What the heck are these? Where's Elfish? He would be proud of me for using this weapon. This must not be a very hard area because there's no dead bodies.
Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
Oh, there's so much. Oh my god. Maybe it's a scripted death here. Does this game have scripted deaths? I mean, I guess kind of it does sometimes. In cutscenes. No, it looks like I can beat this. I feel like this would be a game with only scripted deaths. Yeah, this looks like a beatable thing. It's just a lot. I mean, they're only level 40. I'm actually over-leveled for once.
Proposal:
What now?
utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Such strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
So just dodge? Oh, so we're just trying to overload the memory by having too many things spawned at once, huh? Basically, is what he's saying.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Trying to hit the spawn limit. The entity limit.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
My god.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind act as if they wanted to be human.
So was there really aliens?
But we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Guess I can be dodging.
The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Well, you don't have to, like, let it right now. Right? Oh, you're so big!
Consciousness
It's a heckin' big one.
90%.
They're getting bigger.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Are you sure?
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
What?
I see it.
That's a message.
We move on, forward, to the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%.
Okay, they've spawned too many.
The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Whoa. We did it. 'Cause I kept wondering, were there actually aliens, or was that like made up?
If we allow this
Couldn't tell if the aliens were real or not.
we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further.
What a weird thought process.
This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you
Oh, I don't like that face! I don't like what's going on right now.
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They've leveled up as well.
Acting like humans.
Just gonna watch this play out. Who's gonna win? Me. I win. Huh. Well, that was interesting. I still only barely understand what's going on. Koshi. Didn't we already fight you?
Seriously still kicking?
Yeah, we did.
It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Oh yeah, that's right. We got it down to like half health and then it ran away. Oops.
This is nuts.
Fill in the hole.
How is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Ooh. Get rid of that thing as soon as I can. I got enough to deal with here. Reminds me of salmon run in Splatoon when the little guys on top of the pots appear. You know those guys? Pooping. Pooping buttholes. That was bad. I totally whiffed it. Oh. Running out of healing. Not bad at avoiding that. Yeah, I have the suspicion that there were never any actual aliens. What chips do I have equipped? Mostly just healing ones and defense, I think. And I think some attack up. Machines killed the aliens. Well, I know that they said that. But, I mean, we only saw the aliens dead, so I don't even know if they were real. Like, did aliens actually invade? Or, like, it's all so confusing. Ouch. The aliens came after humans went extinct. I know that. Sort of like... I guess they sort of tried to obscure the timeline. Well, I got that, obviously, but then... yeah. Okay. Is everything that... well, that's one bit of confusion gone then, because it was like... I thought the revelation was that there never was any aliens, and it was all just fabricated. Yes, the timeline is pretty vague. I think it was purposefully, like, it was obscured to try and, like, manipulate the Yorha units. They were fed a false narrative about things. I got that part, obviously. But... wait, this didn't go. There we go. So I guess I was just wondering how much of it turns out to be false, you know? How much of the narrative was made up. Yeah, there was like a whole stream I did, by the way, where we set up my chips. So I got pretty good chips set up. I could probably redo them again eventually with probably better ones, but at the moment we're good. This isn't. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my longest running stream I've ever done by now, officially, because this is part 15, and previously I'd only gone up to part 14 on a stream. This isn't Zeldy, Biss says. Yeah. Oh wait, do I have the wrong category? Crap! I forgot to switch the category. There we go. Thanks for pointing that out, Biss. Whoops. Oh well, part of being a streamer is you've messed that up sometimes. Oh, there's crap all over. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is part 15, and previously, well, this obviously was at part 14. But yeah, and Black Mesa got up to part 14. And then Slime Rancher was my first one that got to 14 parts. And so this is first one at part 15. I like it when Arrow tackles Biss. It's cute. Woo! Oh, it's got a... Oh, that's the tail. I thought it was... Never mind. That was the wrong time to use that. It all missed. Believe me. Powerful wordplay, Biss says. Oh yeah, I can still dodge. I forget about that. There we go. Ouch. Heal me, please. I have to just dodge and... or, not even dodge, but just stay away and heal for a minute here. Ouch! So much for staying away and healing. I had a really good auto heal, but I unfortunately lost it several streams ago. Or quite a few streams ago now, I think. Actually. So I've had to use the lesser one since then. I got a bunch of healing if I kill someone. There we go. Tragically lost my very good auto heal. Oh boy, there's more. So much crap. So many enemies. Oh my god. Oh no! How much am I gonna have to redo now? Oh, that was too much stuff! Will it blend? A2. Oh, that whole darn boss fight again. That hurt. That one hurt. Oh, phooey.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just
I can't believe that just regular enemies were harder than this. Can I do more damage by just wailing on it than shooting it? Looks like slightly. And I guess that the arm thing can't shoot me if I stay right here. How do I get my chips back now? You don't lose them now. At this point in the game, you don't have to retrieve your body. I'm not sure why, but that stopped happening a while ago.
Appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Oh, but I don't have my healing items anymore. Those are gone still. I didn't get those back. That's lovely. Those are used for good. This does seem to make the battle go a little bit faster. To just wail on it. With this sword. Also, do you notice that it bleeds? Oh. Makes it harder to avoid that though, for sure, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not easier. Imagine if the final boss was just a Balls 3D character made of the generic projectiles. Twitch is doing that weird thing again where it says I have 2 viewers, but there's 3 people active in the chat. So I don't know what that's about. Why one of you is not counted as a viewer. I'm not sure I have that chip. Let's see. Since all the equipped ones. Trickle up. Last stand. Defensive heal. 5% of damage dealt is HP. Perhaps. Guess we could replace the auto heal. But which one is the auto heal? I can't see now. Twitch doesn't count muted viewers? I don't think that's the case here. Well, let's remove the auto heal. Yeah, it's more. It'll probably be more than the auto heal. Wrong one. Defense? Defensive heal +1. Viewer count is Skiwampus?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Okay, I think I know how to dodge all this now. I think offensive heal might actually be better than the auto heal because I can always be doing damage.
This is messed up. How is
Although I have to do enough damage to heal, so maybe not.
Appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
I could get rid of deadly heal, but deadly heal is such a big chunk that it's so useful. I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, I bet I could get a lot of healing from doing this. I guess that doesn't count as me doing damage. Counts as the pod, maybe? Seems a little goofy, but okay. Wheatley? It is kind of like Wheatley. Good headcanon? Oh, I'm choosing the... Oh, the headcanon this boss is Wheatley EX. Oh, okay. I misread that. Wheatley was the aliens? I like Wheatley. Oh, oops. What's the name of the guy who does his voice again? Shell sent him to space, but he came back. Uh-oh. In the future. Stephen Merchant. That's right. Oh my god. I'm dying, Squirtle. Offensive heal is not helping very much. Actually. So that's just like a shield. If I attack that, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I get health back so much slower. Yeah, auto heal was better. I've seen Stephen Merchant in a couple other things sometimes. And it's always funny because I just think of him as Wheatley. Okay, let's see. Who's in the Ricky Gervais show? Let's see. Oh, well, let's get rid of this one for the moment, actually. That'll help, so we can have offensive heal and auto heal. I don't need experience up at the moment. It's like Jim Sterling's podcast, only bad. What's my best auto heal? That one? If I have room for anything else. Sure. Just throw that in there. There you go.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Kill them all! Quit staring at me with them big ol' eye. Just noticed that it's staring at A2. I'm having to press this triangle button a lot. At least
How is this thing going on?
At least with shooting, I can just hold the button. With melee, I have to keep hitting it. I have to keep pressing the button over and over and over and over. Ouch! Messed up my timing there trying to avoid that one. There we go. Wow, I actually had I had a much better auto heal available. This auto heal is way faster than my previous one. Plus I get healing from damage done. This will do nicely. Wonder if I have any better melee upgrade or just damage upgrade wins too, but I won't worry about that for now. This is fine. There we go. You and I still should probably do a podcast at some time, Biss. I think we'd do a good podcast. Although, I guess we don't necessarily need to because that's kind of what our streams together are. I guess I can shoot while doing melee attacks to speed it up. I don't know if I'm actually hitting. Oh. Well, we made it. Yeah, that auto heal is so much better. It's so fast. Oh. Level up. Didn't even need the experience upgrade anymore. Because I've like caught up to the level I'm supposed to be, I think. You'd be up for podcasting? I mean, what we already do is kind of just a podcast, but we're playing games at the same time. Yeah, but it's Twitch, so we can't get... We can't get real about stuff that matters. Really? Another level up. Wait, why am I leveling up so much now that I got rid of the EXP boost? That doesn't make any sense. I went up 2 levels. Oh wait, no. Wait, what? No. What happened? I'm so confused. I only went up one level. What in the world? Almost thought that was a level up too. Yeah, it did the little sound and the level up thing was on the screen for a second. But all the bizarre, awful garbage I say when we talk normally, you never do that on Twitch. And why don't you? I talk about the same stuff that I talk about with you. I don't talk any different. It's not just free conversation. I mean, I have free conversations when I play games. Always down to hear some bizarre, awful shit. Oh, excuse me. Good. Oh! Ah! God, I don't know how to do this! Don't blend. I'm trying. How are you supposed to do that? Did you see that? Wow. The boss battle is why is the boss so much easier than just the normal enemies here? It's way easier.
Is this thing seriously
Okay, so
still
I'm gonna
kicking?
shoot as well as do this time.
Data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Oops. Getting a little too cavalier here.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis.
There you go.
It appears to
You love this first phase?
past memories.
What do you like about it, Biss? Because the way to do it is just stand in the corner. I like the wide variety of games I have going on at the moment on my stream. We have this, I have Doom Eternal, I have Doom 64, I have Animal Crossing, and I have Zelda Link to the Past. Quite a variety of things. You stand there and do damage, then it does damage and you try to dodge. Oh, because it has a cadence and a rhythm of a turn-based fight? Oh, I see. I guess I kinda am taking turns with it, aren't I? At least the way I've figured out to battle it. Woo! How about the be lived you line that we keep hearing? Alright, and now this again. I love that move still. That's a good move still, too. You gonna level with me? What are you gonna level with me on? Oh. Vintage, huh? Makes it sound like it's some kind of wine. Everything looks like horror when it's in black and white. Oh no. I don't know why vintage makes me think wine first. What?
Too late.
What? No. Oh. Oh, hey, now it says 3 viewers. Finally. We've apparently had 3 viewers for a while because 3 people have been in the chat. What the crunk? There's no reason I should be dying in these fights. And when this game takes so long is I apparently still don't know how to play it, even though we're past 30 hours in.
Seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit further by doing the lasers at it too. Whenever I can. I'm gonna do a part 4 of Plants vs. Zombies at some point too, and play the mini games in it, all the extra modes. So we may have beaten the game, but we haven't done everything in it.
What the hell is this thing going on about?
And it's been years since I played all that stuff in Plants vs. Zombies, so
The enemy's past memories.
I would love to play it again on stream. We're getting it. I can do this part pretty fast now, can't I? So that's good. Alright. Thing is 12 levels higher than me? I know. It doesn't give me any trouble, but all the little regular enemies give me a lot of trouble. Also, Ren, whenever Ren is here, they always say that levels don't matter in this game. So... Well, that was kind of crungy. Crungus. Ren says a lot of things. Guess that's true. Alright, that got me a lot of health. That attack does a lot of damage. It gives me a lot of health back from offensive heal. Ren also said they've beat the game like on level 20. And with the basic weapon that you get at the start of the game, never changed weapons. Must have used plug-in chips though, I imagine. I think they just said they just dodged everything, and that was good enough. It's like, okay, isn't that your friend who is like really good at Tetris too though? So it's like, what are you, just like amazing at video games? And I guess that's true. Why does... I'm getting worse at this battle. What the heck? Goal of the stream is 45 minutes on this thing. Good grief.
Still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
I'm getting real sick and tired of this.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis.
How many times am I gonna have to hear these lines? How did I get pushed over there? It's not where I wanted to be. There we go. Okay. Flying section now. Oh yeah, this isn't 8. Oh yeah, this is 9S. Because remember, last time we saw 9S, he got into the ship. Took me how many tries at this to figure out what was going on here? Become as gods. Alright. God, stop it! That's how I keep dying. These things are only 2 levels ahead of me and they keep killing me more than the boss who's level 60. Doesn't make any sense. They could have improved the conveyance of this by having 9S say, "Hey, it's me, 9S," as he comes on screen. Well, I mean, if you look closely, you can tell that A2 is still there, like going on the elevator, as the thing comes flying up. So that's why I was like, oh, so there's both of them are here at once. So that means that that's 9S and not A2. For the record, that was a joke. Oh. Alright, it's time to get blended. I'm just gonna dodge like heck. Time to get blent. No, no, no. Oh, I killed one. For the record, I don't expect to beat this. I'm going down. I fully believe that I'm not going to beat this. I think I beat it. Oh yeah, there's new enemies. Let me get time to pick up my items here. Machine core. We've made progress. I'm getting the hang of it. Check it out, chat. I'm doing it. Oh, why did it? I had it locked on at one of the enemies. Why did it like totally whiff? I did it! Hey, Shan. Remember, each kill is a heal. And every hit, too, yeah. I just love the idea of him announcing his entrance. Need my skill up again. Even though they swing those arms.
It is a resource of some kind.
Look how the baby bots do giga damage because of level, even though they swing their arms. The babots. Boom! Boom! Love the music. Music in this game is fantastic still. Use that weapon to break the shields, and then this one to wail on them. But I feel like I'm kicking butt now. Become as gods, become as gods, become as gods. Yeah, it sounds like that song. This is not a twin stick shooter part. I can only shoot forward here. Just a regular old scrolling shooter. Vertically scrolling shooter section. There we go. This section is so long. My god, no saves during any of this. Your tail. You climb that white tower. Yes. The Wower, as Bis just called it. Oh, Koshi. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh my god. Break out the Wario voice for this one. Okay, they reached level 40, I think it said. No, they're level 60. Somehow I just take them down this fast. Oh, there he is. Oh no. Chad, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to redo this entire thing. Wait, what is going on in chat? I'd be here earlier, but me and my new flatmate have similar taste in movies. Oh. NieR, but 2B, 9S, and A2 are replaced with Mario, Luigi, and Wario. That's an awful idea. Arrow says. It's F you, Biz. Small gear obtained. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! No! 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 Oh, if I clear all of the tentacles out from a section... Oh, never mind. Do you think the tentacles are attached, or are they just his friends? Because I can't see where they would be attached from. No, they're not attached. Maybe they're attached, like, by Bluetooth. There you go. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat at the moment. I have to really focus. Also, getting a good. There's a nice to view. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 Oh! Oh, he's back. Koshi. Why do you think he's named Koshi? Koshi's... Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, this is Roshi. I just realized we're not fighting the same thing. Koshi and Roshi. And Yoshi. Wait a minute. Arrow says no, Yoshi. How about Boshi? Wait, Biss, we said the same thing at the exact same time. I said, what about Boshi? And then I look down and you say, what about Boshi? Oh my god. The Mushroom Kingdom is a monarchy? Well, we're doing jump cuts now. It's like this is like a movie. We got like cuts between scenes, but it's a game. That's new. I've never played a game that does something like this before. Like, I play games that treat themselves rather cinematically, but not like this cinematically. Did we get him? Who's the monarch? Princess Peach. Oof. Clearly the taxes didn't go to preventing Princess Peach from being kidnapped. At the least. Maybe Toadsworth is the king. The Mushroom King. King Butt. King Poop in the Butthole. Did you know that in France, when they still had kings, it was an honor to get to see the king go to the bathroom in the morning? Also, Biss, I think you mean Occam's razor, not Arkham. You mean Arkham's razor, like the is that the razors that they use in the prison and Batman? Arkham's razor, that's what the Joker shaves himself with. Alright, well, we've basically beaten Roshi on the other one. I think it's just doing this until I beat Koshi. Hair color back to white. Well, cool move there. Oh, dang. Now it's become a butt. Koshi and Roshi. What? This says, oh no, it's Shishi. Tell me it saved. Tell me that was a checkpoint. It was. Thank goodness. What's for fighting a butt monster? Monster butt, monster butt, monster butt. Oh my god. Oh, one of them is black and one of them is white. I didn't realize that they were different colors. Well, I guess when they're in the shade like that they are basically the same. This thing looks like Mike Wazowski's Mega Evolution. Oh no! Why Mega Evolution and not just Evolution? It would be like a Magnemite type thing. Oh, I'm hacking. Suddenly I've switched to playing as 9S. Big Milkshee? No, Arrow, no! No, Big Milkshee! Okay, I've got to clear this hacking, or I'm gonna die. I did it! Woo! I swear that's not what is happening right now. but ultimately a peanut, Biss says. I can accept this as a peanut. I cannot accept what else is being said about this in chat. I can't take it. I'm not even like... Okay. Let's do this thing. Crumpets. Crumpets! Crumpets! Oh god. I use crumpets as an exclamation. Oh, ouch. Ouch, I hate those orange blocks. Looks like 2 balls in a long boss fight. A long locust? Got it. Oh, I see. Every time you like almost die, instead of dying, you like switch or something like that. I don't know exactly what's going on here. What's causing the switch? I think it's just jump cuts, cinematic camera cuts or shot or cuts. Go from one robot boss fight to the next, Jan says. Wow, they used the laser in a cutscene. Wow, a laser! Lump cuts. No!
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
But why?
Yes. We...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
What?
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I knew they'd be fighting. At some point on the stream. Oh dang, chat. What will be our choice? Harris says, you know my vote. A2, I assume? I kinda don't like the path 9S has been going down lately. This says, never thought I'd feel the way I do now, but I had to pick one to live. A2. Yeah, I'm leaning on A2 here. NieR is the one who's escalated this fight to this point, I feel like. It's like, A2 doesn't even want this. So I feel like NieR is in the wrong here. 9-escalate. I would say this would be the thumbnail, but 9S is too far to the left and he would get covered up by the graphics that I do on my thumbnails. Shan says, is 9S a bad boy now? Kinda, yeah. Alright, we're picking A2. Are you sure? Yes. Understood. I mean, it would be easier if I picked, from a gameplay standpoint, it would be easier as 9S because... Oh, Spingus. Hacking.
Alert.
Oh, but I get
Now
hacked.
reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy your high unit 9S.
This is tough. We picked the hard option. God, look at him, he means business.
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy your high unit 9S.
I've made my bed, now I gotta lie in it, though. What even is that move he did? I could never do that move.
I can't.
He's still hacking. Remember when A2 could hack? That was nice. Yeah. She never hacked enemies, though. Just hacked things. Well, I may have just ruined this playthrough. How the crap am I supposed to do this? This is the toughest battle. I'm just gonna have to keep my darn distance, I think.
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal.
And dodge like heck.
Destroy your high unit 9S.
But I mean, I don't think I would have liked the story if 9S killed A2 though. That's the thing. It's like this is harder, but this is the way I feel I want to see how the story goes on. I'm defending myself from being hacked, I guess. Yeah, it didn't have any benefit other than preventing myself from being hacked. Yeah, this is gonna have to be done. Boy, his pod is sure a worse shot when he's an NPC. Targeting system abnormal. Stay away. I get 2 lasers. Got him. Stay away! Oh my god! All this dodging is hurting my hand. Sorry, I can't read the chat at the moment because I really have to focus on this battle. This takes like all of my attention. Ooh. Damage. Stay away! Got him. Oh!
Acknowledged.
There you go. This has the same energy as those videos of people being chased through the wild area. Alright, let's see.
We're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Are you saying that he's been acting illogically? Oh yeah, this was definitely the better choice because now 9S isn't going to die. We're going to try to fix him.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead.
9S would have been the bad choice.
Corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
What's with this MC Escher type place in 9S's brain hole? It's only MC Escher because there's a lot of staircases and it's like white. There's no weird, like, upside down staircases though. He's laying there like Princess Zelda in A Link to the Past.
Pod,
Or in Zelda 2. More like.
take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Why does that look goofy to me? It wasn't supposed to be funny, I don't think.
I'm sorry.
I mean, now there's laughing. Oh, she's taking down the tower.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
The way she said that sounded like she meant something else. Meaningless code. Well, it's coming down the wrong way. What? That's different. They reversed the credits for this one. Also, it's repeating itself? Maybe not. No, it's not repeating itself. Interesting stylistic choice. Probably skip. Sometimes there's like extra scenes during the credits, but looked like that wasn't happening this time. What? It's coming down like the tower. Oh. Makes sense. Or wait, no, it's going up. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Debug menu can now be accessed by pressing R2 plus up button. Touchpad. Activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Fun. A2 wig. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Go ahead and save here because I made a choice, so. Do we see what had happened if you picked 9S? You want to see that? So if we want to do that, should we go through this, the completed one, and do chapter select, or should we just start from here? Oh no, we definitely shouldn't start from here because this is going to start me back at the beginning of all that crap. Well, either way, am I going to have to do all that boss battle stuff again? Like, there's not going to be an easy way to just... Yeah, no way. Unaware of the purpose for which it was built by machine life forms, the truth awaits them inside as hideous as the red girl's nightmare. So if I... Oh, you can pick the tiny chapters. The chapters inside the chapters. Begin 9S and A2. The mini chaptoids, Biss says. Yes, the mini chaptoids. Oh, Cassie has an important message for me. She says, I farted. Good job, I say back.
This tower is... If we don't...
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required and humanity is extinct. That moon's and your but in order
I mean, I'm still really confused about what anything is happening.
Isn't that how?
9S.
I don't understand any of this,
That's all we need to kill each
so I wouldn't say that we got to know the truth. Oh, okay, Arrow.
To be hated to keep killing you. It caused the night, but the official.
Alright, we're picking 9S then. Whoa, this is different. This is really different.
None of this matters!
9S.
If it doesn't matter, why do I long for you?
Ba, 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 ba.
Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
The
It's
touch?
how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we.
Shut up!
Hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, this is pretty different. If you hear any background noise, it's just because it's like really raining hard outside at the moment. Hailing. So if you hear any noise, that's what it is. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm just in case, I'm warning about it.
That'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Oh, different views every time. I kind of want to play with debug mode, it sounds fun. It sounds like it's the kind of debug mode that like Sonic Mania has, where it's not actually debug, but it's like the thing they added in for players. They really like did a lot of interesting stuff with the views here and all that. This is pretty different from usual. I don't want to kill A2 though. I don't want 9S to win this. I don't like this. Nine. He killed my A2. Well, this is interesting. Oh! Oh! I see what it is. Oh no! I don't like this! No! Why you do this to me, game? I don't want to do this.
Take care of 9S.
To be.
Oops. They both got. Oh, 9S. 9S didn't go down easy. That was, I don't like this ending. I really don't like that one. This says, wow, this is legit the bad ending. This is just legit the bad ending. My name is 9S. January 30th. Boy, that's a really far future year. Wait, they weren't kidding around with putting this in the future, were they? Yeah, it's in the year 11942. I don't even know how to say the name of that year. Too warm. Searching enemy territory to gather intelligence in the fog, in the flames below. Cold even. Just wanted to distance herself from me. Touched someone she had to kill again and again and again. What? Scouting at enemy lines and all that. Kind of fun. It's like I had a family. It's a little bit cold, it's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? It's the red girl. And rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. They changed their mind, they saw us androids, they saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. Can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength to force out the words. I'll go with you. Oh, I have to... Alright, chat. Big decision here. What do we pick? Go? Biss says? So it's one vote for go. Arrow says go, Shan says go. Go it is. I'll go with you. We have no right to remain in this world. So then this becomes the planet. Either way, this becomes the planet of the apes. Childhood's End. Well, I mean, I guess there are those other androids still here. Oh, I see, that's why it repeated itself, because it did the voices in the different languages. I can't skip this time. These are the real credits, then. I wonder if there's any meaningful difference for staying, Biss says.
Now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Okay.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data.
The heck was the project?
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied.
Why would the end of the project be destroying everything? What was the point of it?
You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Well, yeah. Jen says, I finished Picard yesterday and then I watched the Sonic movie and now this. Many robot things for me recently. The end of Yorha? What the crunk?
The program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We
have to fight the credits.
execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion, but when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
I took damage. In the world is going on? English lyrics instead of gibberish. Jan says this has the best robots. I feel like I still, like, this is evidently the ending, but I don't really understand. As promised, I will go and, like, read the whole like story and share it with you. Like I'll see what the whole timeline is with like Drakengard and the first game and then this game and try and wrap my head around the whole story. Because I feel like I don't fully understand it still. Did they say something about a beach on Miami? You want to play through the remake of the first game when it comes out? Yeah, I might do that too. I might be down for that. I like how the ridiculous things that they go for with the titles of these, though. Like the DLC for this game was just a bunch of random numbers and letters, basically, and then for the remake of the first game, they have a whole bunch of just numbers as part of the title. Imagine dying during the credits of a game. We might have that happen. Imagine the credits defeating you. One more hit and that will happen, so... Oh, so that's how they handle it. Seems to be checkpoints. Imagine writing the lyrics for songs in this game, because most of them are just gibberish. Now we're singing in Japanese by the sound of it. Kind of like treating the human voice more like an instrument rather than a direct form of communication. Yeah, I've thought about that with how they did the music for Splatoon as well, which is also just done in a made-up language. This game and Splatoon 2 specifically end up with some similar energy. Actually, now that I think about it. Especially the DLC for Splatoon 2. Bee Tribe. Bees worked on this game? Yeah, the Octo expansion was rather NieR-esque. Now that I think about it. They're both in a world where there are no more humans. So they have that in common as well. Yeah, I didn't really expect any of these places where this game went. Client computer. Boy, this really lengthens out the credits that were already long. Did that say Mike Wazowski? No, it didn't say Mike Wazowski. It couldn't have. Boy, well this is real exciting streaming material. How long is this? Jen says, I swear I will dream about robots. But will robots dream about you? Ah! Message received. "8-4 Limited" sounds familiar. Keywords International? I don't really have a whole lot to say here. I would talk about my thoughts on the game, but I don't know if it's ending. I don't know if this is it. Feels like maybe this is it, because this is the most involved, like, ending we've had so far. But who knows? I still don't even understand the story, so... I thought I understood what was going on in the story at one point, but then... now I'm just really confused. I feel like I understand even less about what was going on with Project Yorha, or what the point of it was. Oh! Is it all pointless? No. No, of course not. Square Enix is like a boss battle. Here. The word Square Enix is a boss battle. Do you think games are silly little things? No. USA? What is going on? Do you think you are a silly little thing? Do you think butts are silly little things? There, I got it this time. Do you think robots should have pooping buttholes installed? Well, if it asked me that, I would say yes. Robots will be improved with the pooping buttholes. Do you admit that there is no meaning to this world? No. Do you think the androids should have the pooping butthole upgrade installed? Do you think that is the greatest upgrade of all time? I gotta get the big ones. It's a bullet. This is Tuhu. No. Yes. From whomst? What is happening? What? What is this? Who are... what? Who? What? What is going on? It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world, is that what the song said? 2B's data has been lost. Oh no. Oh, but it was... Oh, I think those are other players. Not actually 2B. Oh, okay. Huh. This is a very interesting thing. Special thanks. We're almost to the end then. Producer Yusuke Saito. Josuke Matsuda. That's the end.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze.
This is... That's
Question,
real.
Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you.
We've made a nest.
It is something you must take for yourself.
All the little birdies. Even... Oh, there's A2 even. Leaving for the new world.
153 to player. Please
To
respond
player?
to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish NieR Automata?
Walk the same road as you. But... break a leg. You can You can do it if you try. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. But doesn't make sense. All the same. There we go. That works better. I've walked the same road as you. Just remember, you can do it if you try.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced
Jen says good message.
and suffered greatly for it. Do you have
Yeah.
any interest in helping the weak? Selecting
Yes.
this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone? A total stranger.
No.
Understood. Returning to title screen.
Why would I want to do that? Would that actually do something? If somebody was playing? This says sitcom music. That didn't do anything for me. Would have actively saved somebody from a death? I never had that happen while I was playing. Oh well, they'll be fine. I was fine without that happening. So is that it? Is that the ending? Where's Arrow when you need her? You think so? Well, I guess the only thing would be to go back and do side quests I missed. Because there's the chapter select now. Well, that was kind of weird that the pods ended up being such characters. Such, like, main important characters. That was an interesting part of the game. Oops. No, we'll save there. When you see my username, you think of Pickles the drummer? So we're just back here then. So wow, this that's amazing. So this game and Black Mesa took me the exact same amount of time to beat. This took me 32 hours. Black Mesa took me 32 hours. Hello, Arrow. Hope we made it through. So I guess this is the last stream of this game then. Huh. Well, let's if you care about achieves, you can buy them for in-game money in the White Library room with trophies. Oh. What I'm going to do now is what I said I was going to do all this time. And look up the story and share it with you. Oh, I might even be able to stream that, actually, because I think OBS plays better with browser now. Let's see. let's see. Hold on here. Let's go to... let's just... hold on a second here. Let's see. So... how does NieR connect to NieR Automata? How does NieR Automata connect to the original NieR? Non-spoiler synopsis? There's not much that is non-spoilery. Story doesn't so much connect to NieR 1 so much as it's set in the same universe/world, but thousands of years later. It's too far removed in time for it to have any meaningful ties of any deep complexity. The most obvious thing, you'll occasionally recognize stuff from the first, sort of like how Tales of Berseria and Tales of Zestiria are linked. Oh, wait, let me get... remember how I said I was going to try and stream this? Let's see here. So... window capture? Or browser? Wait. Wait, that's wrong. That's the wrong thing. That's not right. So it would just be window capture. It's visible. Oh, Arrow says she can't hear me. Client area. Sure, this works. Transform. Center to screen. Can you read that? I could like zoom it in. Yeah, that's good enough. Wouldn't expect this to be much more than fan service, so if you haven't played NieR 1, you should be able to join Automata without being significantly disadvantaged. That being said, I haven't yet played it. I'm basing this off all the footage I've seen, interviews I've read, and stuff people have posted on this site. Been spoiled on a few things though, mainly from YouTube videos dating back to last year, and it don't seem to be a big deal. Same world dealing with the consequence of ending E. The first NieR is about the Gestalt/replicant conflict. Everything about this conflict comes to an end in the first game. The machines you fight in Automata only invaded the Earth thousands of years later, and shades don't exist anymore. I found 3 data logs that suggest otherwise. Probably ties into as much as ending E ties into NieR 1. I will able to find at the end of ending B, but not too hidden or anything. Story told in this game has little to do with NieR 1, but the universe and the story takes place in a somewhat direct result of the events of NieR. Makes sense. So this doesn't tell me a whole lot. Oh, I think I clicked on this one before. What exactly happened in NieR, and how does it tie into NieR Automata? Devil and Popolo from NieR are just 2 of a bunch of pairs of them. The ones in Automata are another pair from the same era. Oh, okay. I've never played the original, so I use this, Project Gestalt. Who made the androids in NieR Automata to fight the machines if everyone was already dead? There were plenty of other androids besides Devil and Popolo, and there are 12 other orbital bases besides the bunker, so it's the androids making androids. Does any of this make any sense to all of you? We're looking over the story now, Biss, because the game is over. Everything before that is Drakengard lore. It's a lengthy but very detailed watch. Summary, or my understanding of it, I too did not finish the first NieR is basically this. The big bad and the protagonist from Drakengard cross into a parallel universe, which turns out to be modern-day Tokyo and the world of NieR. Okay, so so that's some interesting information. So I was wondering how Drakengard was involved in this. Apparently it turns out that Drakengard is in another dimension from the NieR universe. And those characters came over to this universe. So it's one of those things. So Drakengard has even less to do with this game. Just the tiniest little thread tying them together. Anyway, they bring with them two key elements, a disease called white chlorination and a particle called meso that separates the soul from the body. As white chlorination spreads throughout the globe. Oh yeah, that was mentioned. So that was mentioned during this game in the logs. Your cat really enjoying this part of the stream? Where I'm just looking at a website? Yeah, so that was mentioned in the data logs in NieR Automata, where there was a disease that was wiping out the humans, and that's why they had to make robot versions. Spreads throughout the globe over the span of decades, Project Gestalt is created as a solution. The project involves separating the souls of humans into gestalts, while the empty shell of a body is left behind as a replicant. The idea is for the gestalts to be free of their bodies until the white chlorination disease is eradicated, at which point the gestalts and replicants can be reunited. But over time, replicants form their own consciousnesses and culture, a theme you may recognize in Automata. The gestalts, jealous of the corporeal replicants and desperate without bodies of their own, are twisted into shades. What the heck is that character there? They begin to break down, but as the gestalts break down, their corresponding replicants are simultaneously affected by this, which manifests as a disease called the Black Scrawl. This was Yona's affliction in NieR. In the beginning, we play as NieR. Following that prologue, he makes his way with Grimoire Noir and becomes the Shadow Lord. In exchange for NieR's genetic info, which is used to sustain all gestalts, Yona will be kept alive. I may have details of this incorrect, but at the end of the game, Replicant NieR, who we have been playing as for most of the game, kills Shadow Lord after doing battle with Devil and Popola. Without that source, all the other gestalts begin to collapse. So that's a major plot point in NieR Automata, was this stuff that happened with Devil and Popola. All the other gestalts begin to collapse, and Project Gestalt with it. Because of the collapse of gestalts, also dooms replicants to death by Black Scrawl. This effectively ends humanity. I'm sure I'm missing or mistaking quite a few details, but that's the basic gist as I understand it. So that's what happened. Just to keep presentation, the reason why the original NieR is so important for humanity's survival is because he is the only one that is able to retain his consciousness even after becoming Gestalt. So the organization that created the Gestalt project offered to help Yona in exchange of NieR helping them complete the project using him. Basically, he is the anchor that stops all gestalts to immediately go into relapse. The problem is that when Gestalt NieR gets killed in the end, basically all the Gestalt are doomed, and that automatically dooms also all of the replicants since they can't survive without their correspondent Gestalt. And in theory, this basically puts an end to humanity, unless something else will be revealed in the future, of course. Yes, I'm looking at you, base on the moon. So yeah, so when there's all that information in NieR, it's basically like the, or NieR Automata, I mean. So basically the Yorha units and everything didn't know about any of this anymore. Like all of this was news to them, basically, when they found out about this. It's like, what, the humans aren't there anymore? So, so that, so at some point along the trail here, all of this history got obscured. Emil is technically the last human left on the planet. Also in a Q&A from Yokotaro, Emil is said to still be alive. Has she many more forms around the world? Huh. If I'm not a player of the old games, but from what I gathered, the red eye dude is still alive, and when the robot's eyes go red, it's him causing them to. Still learning and uncovering a lot of lore. But one thing I can say for sure is definitely looking forward to the next game. Emil may not even be human, maybe some kind of particular entity. Be a fabrication of a greater entity. Entities? Emil is really weird. There's a 10,000 year time skip between NieR and NieR Automata. Aliens talk about learning how to evolve from observing humans or something like the androids. Context is no more thick than there are aliens. So I guess the aliens are real. They weren't created. Let's just look up. There may be like a wiki, NieR wiki. It's very nice. I wish that it was so easy to stream browser like a couple years ago when I was trying to do this stuff. This would have been really nice. Let's see, story. Each chapter contains various subchapters, with some being revealed after multiple playthroughs. They can also be replayed via the chapter select menu. The events of the 14th Machine War unfold through three main character perspectives, 2B, 9S, and A2, whom fight as the last remnants of human civilization against otherworldly invaders. The battle is not so black and white, however, as the androids begin to question their own motives and the world in which they inhabit, whilst being thrown into difficult situations and moral dilemmas. Endings. Well, this doesn't really help a whole lot, does it? Scale. I like these little drawings. I like this artwork of the characters. Red Girls, a program projected by the network server of the machine life forms. Interesting. A few quests, items, and costumes from previous NieR titles, and a small story detailing the events of the machine life form Plato. How do you get to the DLC, by the way? I don't know how you play that. It must be in the chapter select. Let me look at that real quick. Let me turn off this view. Curious. Let's see. Chapter select. No. I don't know how you get to it. Maybe if I click on it, I can find out how to get to it. Arena-style gameplay with cosmetic item rewards, as well as a small story detailing events of machine life form Plato 1728. 3 costumes, 3 coliseums, 1 dream. Oh, I see. Followed by a date in plain numerals, 27th September 11944, which is the same date of the included music video and about 6 months before the events of the main game. As the revealing outfit costume for 2B. After completing new subquests in the DLC, you can enjoy playing the game while wearing these costumes from NieR Replicant. Subquests take different form of 3 different battle challenges that are in 3 different coliseums. Oh, so that's the DLC. The coliseums were the DLC. Okay. To enjoy this content, you will need to have progressed a certain way into the main story of the game. There are also some scenes during the progression of the main game scenario in which this content cannot be accessed. Okay. Oh, the mysterious letter. So that was the DLC. Okay. So, after completing 3 arenas... Oh, okay. So we have to do the arenas. Have access to special challenge tiers. A unique boss fight with the CEO of Square Enix, as well as Platinum Games head Kiichi Sato, can be accessed. by persistently asking the Resistance Secretary inside the Coliseum Flooded City Arena for a fight with you-know-who. That's funny. Previous main characters will be mentioned. Yeah, this isn't really helping me understand the story. I wonder if there's like a NieR Automata like plot explanation. Plot explanation. I want just a summary. Story and all endings explained. Let's see here. Oh, this is going to be long. This isn't a quick thing I can just read on the stream. Yeah, this is a bit much. Well, at least we got some backstory on NieR Gestalt. I kind of understand that stuff a bit better now. And hopefully you do too. This is a really complicated story. Yeah, I'm going to have to read this on my own, I think. But it was certainly interesting. You caught the overall plot, sort of? Yeah. I'm still really confused, but I really enjoyed that game. And I'll definitely have to go back and do the arena challenges at some point. Do the DLC stuff. And side quests, I guess. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I really that was quite the game. I'm really glad that Biss got me to get it. And thank you to Arrow for encouraging me to stream it. That was a lot of fun. I think I got more out of this game streaming it than I would have playing it on my own. I'm really glad that I could share it with people. Share it with my friends. And yeah, I will dive deep into the plot stuff on my own later. And I guess on another stream I can sort of do my best to try and give some context or explanations as best I can to people who are interested. Shan, I presume, would be interested in that, but yeah, it was really something. Like, I'm gonna have to sit and decompress after this game. Like, there's stuff I don't even understand still. Like, why did the machines turn into like zombies and start eating each other? Like, what? Who was like? Was that the tower? Was like the tower in command of like everything by the end of it? I presume. Like, I'm so confused. And there was the Adam and Eve thing were weird, and they launched into space. But then, and like, it's just, I don't even know. Was that like the aliens' like ultimate goal was to create something like that and then send them back home to the alien homeworld? Like, is that what was going on? I guess this is one of those things where they don't fully explain everything to you, and it's all, some of it must be up to interpretation, I imagine. Also, that scene that's on the cover that you can see right now, that never happened in the game. Perhaps that happens after the game. After the ending E. So yeah, that was quite the experience. That and Horus, which we ended up playing at like the same time, were just sort of epic adventures, just sort of epic tales. It was quite the thing. It was very interesting to me that this game lasted me the exact same amount of time as Black Mesa did. I could have done them in the same amount of streams, I guess, but I think I did longer streams of Black Mesa a few times. That made it take a few less times. A few less streams, I mean. Yeah. There's just a lot to say about this game. Like, it's just... It really is a masterwork, I feel. That's, yeah, it'll stick with me. I will remember these characters. And the themes of the game. Like, even if you don't understand, like, all of the details of the plot, you still understand what the game is trying to say. Just as I put a pizza in the oven. I'm just talking about what I think about this game. Yeah. I think that's about all I have to say about it. So, something else is gonna have to... I thought there was... For some reason, I thought there was just more of this game. Like, I didn't think it was gonna end today. My thoughts on this game are important to you? Aw. I guess you can go back and listen to it afterwards. The VOD will be there. And you can just listen to the end of it. It was a lot of things about just sort of just what it means to be, like, alive and, like, to be a, like, intelligent being. And what those things sort of mean. I think one thing it's trying to say is that just sort of humans themselves, like, we're not important, but sort of like being human, I think, as they're trying to say, doesn't have necessarily to mean that you are like an animal, a human being. It's sort of a concept of, you know, like being a certain kind of creature, or just a certain kind of consciousness, you know? That's what a human really is. And they show that, like, there's just, like, because even the pods end up like that by the end of it. Even the pods have feelings. So it's very interesting. So, like I said, you can get all of that out of the game very easily, even if you don't fully understand, like, the plot specifics. Had more philosophy stuff than plot twists than I expected, Shan said. Yeah, me too. The plot didn't, like, the plot twists were more, they like, even the plot twists were sort of philosophical plot twists, as opposed to, like, actual plot twists, you know? It was very interesting. What did I want to say? There was one other thing I wanted to say about it. Oh yeah, so I do want to try and understand all of the plot details, though, still too. I'm still very interested in that. Even though I sort of get the game's, like, meaning and message already, which is probably the more important part to get out of the game. But I feel like if I have that out of the way, then it's perfectly fine to then try and figure out, like, the literal part of the plot. I do enjoy the bold move of this game taking place many thousands of years after the first game. That's a fun move. Not everybody could just do that. I don't think just any storyteller would be like, yep, the sequel takes place 10,000 years after the first one. Like, like, that's not just a thing that just anybody just does and can get away with. But I appreciate that they did that. I like that it's not in, like, 2034. Yeah, I was talking about that. Like, they really went all the way with the timeline. Also, I do find it interesting also that basically the aliens were at the same point that like the Earth had been at, where they were making their own like robots to replace them or whatever, or to do their bidding or do things for them. And then like and then they also all died out, so now it's all just the robots on both sides. I kind of wanted the aliens not to be real aliens. I didn't feel like the story needed actual space aliens, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I wanted the aliens to also have been like created on Earth and been some kind of illusion. But then I guess it really would have all been like sort of pointless, and I'm not sure what the motivations would have been for any of it if that was the case, so I guess it makes sense that there was an actual antagonist. But yeah. That was quite the game. I don't think I've ever had like that many sort of like thoughts to have after the end of finishing a game I've streamed, so that's pretty cool. There was a lot to talk about this game at the end of it. So yeah, so that's another game out of my streaming schedule. I'll probably replace it with Plants vs. Zombies, at least for a bit, because I want to do the mini games. So this stream next week will probably be Zelda and Plants vs. Zombies. Eventually we'll need some other stuff to stream. I mean, I could always do, if anybody was interested, I could do Spyro. I've already 100% completed the first Spyro, but I've got the other two. I could always stream those. Doom, of course, is going to continue. Tuesdays are going to be Doom's days, because I'm going to play Doom Eternal and Doom 64. Doom Eternal is a game that really doesn't make you think about a whole lot, does it? As a stark contrast, Doom Eternal is just sort of mindless. I mean, it does have some sort of messages it's trying to give, but it's not really the focus. Yeah, and then Wednesdays are going to be Animal Crossing still. Oh, and I'm probably going to stream on Sunday. Biss and I are going to figure out something Sonic related to do. Probably their suggestion was Sonic Adventure 2 mods, so that should be interesting. The most important thing in Doom to Shan is abs showing. They say, oh. Okay, let's plug in my controller. So my PS4 is still going to get plenty of use. But yeah, NieR Automata was great. Thank you everyone who watched me play this game through all 15 streams of it. It was quite amazing. That was a really fun experience, I think. That I will remember it for a long time, and I hope you all do too. So yeah, I will see you on Sunday with Biss, hopefully. And thank you so much for watching. And hope you will be here to watch streams in the future, whatever new games I decide to do. I might play, or since they're remaking the first NieR, I might stream that too. That could be fun. I'm sure I would understand the plot better, or understand the themes of it and everything better, actually playing it, than just reading about it, so. Thank you, Shan. Yep. I feel like this was like a big chapter that we just finished by completing that. Yeah. I will see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.